Thank you for joining me for yet another unboxing video, and today we have another budget store find. This time it's the Ultimate Generation Trivia Quiz, Battle of the Decades, the 80s and the 90s. I picked this up for $1.99 and 75% off. Contains 50 cards and full instructions. Battle of the Decades. Battle your friends and family with this Ultimate Generation Trivia Quiz. Answer correctly and you win the card. Answer incorrectly, you lose the card. First player to collect 5 cards wins the game. This game is brought to you by Paladone. For more information, go to paladone.com, and the box is made from recycled paper, which is always cool. Again, it's for 2 to 4 players, ages 8 and up. Brought to you by Paladone. So let's crack this bad boy open and see what kind of goodness we have on the inside. I'm going to pop this out because it gets the cards out even easier. So here we are. Slide that off there. And we start off with the instructions. 1 card of instructions, front and back. Love to see that. Again, it's for 2 to 4 players, ages 8 up. Before you begin, shuffle the cards and place them face down in the center of the table. If playing with 4 or more players, divide players into teams, the maximum of 4 teams. How to play. And there you are. If playing with 4 or more players, the first team to collect 5 cards wins. There you go, Battle of the Decades. There is your instruction, and here are your cards. Again, all your fronts are the same, or backs, depending on the way you look at it. And you have your deck of questions. So let's take a look at these question cards. So 80s, 90s, 1000s, and 10s. So let's see what it says here. Pete Maverick Mitchell was a character in which film released in 1986? Top Gun, yep. How many actors played James Bond in 1990s? Pierce Brosnan. Who directed the 2008 movie The Dark Knight? Christopher Nolan. Who was the first woman ever to be elected as the Prime Minister of Australia in 2010? So the way the cards are set up now that I understand the front and the back here a little bit. You got the 80s and 90s, you have the thousands, and then you have the 10. So it could be 2010. I guess it could be 1910. It could be all kinds of things, but it's going to be in the 10s, I'm assuming, right? Yep. Okay, so that's 1 card. Which was the last Indiana Jones movie to be released in the 80s? Which Steven Spielberg won the Academy Award for Best Picture in 1993. Which actor won the Academy Award for Best Actor in 2006 for the portrayal of Idi Amin? Eddie Redmayne won the 2014 Academy Award for Best Actor for his role portraying which famous person? Stephen Hawking. In the 10s. All right, so again, you have lots of questions here and answers right there. So again, it's a trivia game asking all kinds of randomized questions based on the decades that they're listing here. So, which Spanish golfer won the Masters Championship twice in the 1980s, more than any other players? Steve Ballesteros. Which European city hosted the 1992 Summer Olympic Games? Barcelona. In what year did Usain Bolt win his first ever Olympic gold medal? In 2008. And which city hosted the 2016 Summer Olympics? Rio de Janeiro. Some more. The Chernobyl nuclear disaster took place near to which city in the north of the Ukraine SSR in the Soviet Union? Pripyat. Who replaced Margaret Thatcher as Prime Minister of the United Kingdom in 1990? John Major. What was the name of the hurricane that caused lots of damage and flooding in the city of New Orleans in 2005? Of course, Hurricane Katrina. In 2010, a volcano in which nation erupted, causing enormous disruption to air travel across Europe? Iceland. Had no idea about that. These are tricky questions, I must admit that. What was the name of the character played by Mr. T in the 1980s television series The A-Team? B.A. Baracus. Which basketball legend Michael Jordan shared with Bugs Bunny in what 1996 film? Space Jam. What was the name of the reality TV series that aired from 2003 and 2000, which starred Paris Hilton and Nicole Paris? Single Life? The Simple Life, right? Muammar Gaddafi was the head of state for which nation until 2011? Libya. Okay. Muammar Gaddafi. I couldn't remember, but it's Libya. I was just trying to remember it as without looking at the answers. So first two I got right, 2 I got wrong. Okay, which is the name of the Jan Martel novel that won the Man Booker Prize in 2002? Life of Pi. All right, the Arab Spring, Ethiopia, Hubble telescope. And last one I'm going to read. The English scientist Tim Berners-Lee is credited with inventing what in 1989? The World Wide Web. Which 1996 Game Boy game sold more than 31 million copies, making it the best-selling game of the 90s? Pokemon Red, Green, and Blue. Which British sitcom first aired in 2003 features two main characters called Mark and Jez, Peep Show? Which English newspaper printed its last edition in July 2011 after it was embroiled in a phone hacking scandal? News of the World. So on that card there, I would not have been able to answer one of those questions. So there you have it. This is everything that's included, and this concludes our unboxing of the trivia card game, Battle of the Decades. Questions in the 10s, 90s, 1000s, and 80s. The Ultimate Generation Trivia Quiz. Again, this is for 2 to 4 players, ages 8 up. Brought to you by Paladone. For more information, go to paladone.com. As always, thank you so much for joining us for this unboxing video. It's truly appreciated. If you enjoyed the video, you could always give us a thumbs up and leave a comment below. Of course, you could always hit that subscribe button. This way you're kept up to date as to any time we release new content to the page. As always, thank you so much for joining us. Be safe, be well, enjoy the remainder of your day, and we'll catch you on the next unboxing video.